Well, hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. Today we are inside. It is a giant snowstorm outside. Roads are closed everywhere and all the trucks that are outside are not ready. But I do have a truck sitting in my showroom. It is a sold unit. Today we're doing a T680 review. So let's head out to the showroom and check it out. We are out in the front showroom here. I'm gonna show you outside here. We have snow like we've never had in years. There's just one small snow hill and there's giant ones in the back, but as you can see here, trucks are just covered in snow. I'm gonna be doing a review on that blue one, on this red one here, and I got 3 more in the back that are getting done. But we're here to look at this T680. So let's check it out. This is brand new 2022. This paint color I absolutely love. It's called dark blue metallic. L3014 is the paint code. It just looks really, really sharp. It has a really nice metal flake in it too. So it kind of changes color as you walk around it. We did the painted bumper on this truck here with the fog lights integrated into it. And then it obviously has the aluminum metal mesh grille, which is standard look on the Kenworth product. We also have the aerodynamic mirrors with a chrome shell. And then we did the painted mirrors on the side of the cab here. Has a center spear where the air intake is here. I just love that, that new design with the next gen. And the lines on this truck are just amazing. I love how it's all squared off. As far as the headlights go, these are the standard non-LED style headlights. So those are the standard incandescent bulbs. We're currently having a supply issue with getting our LEDs. So in order to keep things rolling, we just put them with the standard lights. As far as the chassis fairings go, we did the full chassis fairings on here. And this is a 232-inch wheelbase and the 76-inch tall sleeper. And we'll go inside here in a minute to take a look at what is all there. As far as the fuel capacity here, we have your fuel tanks right here, 135 on this side. I'll take a look on the other side and show you what that is. And then the def tank is right there. We did the 19-inch extensions on the sleeper extenders here with the rubber on the back here. So that's the smallest extension that we offer. We do also offer a 28-inch diameter or length one there as well. Something that we can do too is order the truck with load locks on the back of the sleeper, either on the left or the right-hand side. So you can put your load binders right in here so you don't have to lose them in your trailer and just keep it set here if you want. We put the pogo stick right tight up against the bunk here, and we got the slide bar on the back as well. This is the factory installed quarter fender. So it's interesting how we are able to put it through there. I actually kind of like that because on some trucks I see it where it's quite a lot further forward. So that's a really neat location for the install. We got the Michelin X-Line Energy D on the back here, and this is the Kenworth 4-bag air ride, the AG400L suspension. As far as the rims go, these are the high polish, so you can repolish those if you choose. And then as far as the back end here, we have the Meritor MT40 14X3s, and then we have drum brakes on the back. Now this is an interesting option here, so we can get this directly from the factory. And yes, I know it's a little bit damaged here. It happened, the transporter, bringing the trucks up, it occurred there. But we can get the rear taillight assemblies up higher and then into this rear cross member. So it's a new option that we started offering about a year ago. We have a Yost fifth wheel here. It's a sliding fifth wheel, 24-inch slide. And yeah, fuel tank on this side here. We'll take a look at that in a second. But as you can see, this exhaust port, that means we have a factory installed S-bar heater right from the factory. And then we have the emergency door with a window on this side and also on the other side too. So we kind of have that symmetrical look there. The capacity on this one here is a 150. So those pretty much fill up the entire space here. You could probably do a bit bigger on that side, but then you need to extend your wheelbase. On the back side of this fender, you have an LED turn signal marker light. So that's standard in how we design that. And then an option, it's a no cost option. This wind vane on the A-pillar, that is to help improve aerodynamics and get better fuel economy. Just gonna open up the hood. So this is a 455 1650 torque rated PACCAR engine, and it has a really nice installation here into the frame. Everything's really accessible, easy to get to, and easy to check. So we have the coolant located up high on the firewall now. It used to be up here, so we've been able to move that, which gives us a little bit more of a slope to the hood, a little bit better forward visibility. Power steering reservoir with the filter is right here, and then your oil fill and check is right there. There are some fuses on the back side here, so you can change those fuses or relays. And then it comes with this little pincher right there as well. Easy to close up as well. We'll just take a look around the other side. So on this side is where the washer reservoir is, nice down low, easy to get to. Your HVAC system is right here, and then you can do that to get any ice if you're not getting enough airflow into the cab. And if you do need to change your filter, it's really easy to do, just right like so. And then you have your main filter. An optional secondary filter can be put right there as well. All right, we'll engage the safety latch and take a look inside. All right, so here we are inside the cab. I can talk a little bit more freely. I don't have an audience, just you guys. All right, so inside this cab here, we'll just kind of start on the door. We have the Vantage interior, so this is the straight stitched with a tan color chosen. So you can kind of see this tan color, which is a nice soft kind of tan brown color. It has a dark gray or almost a black panel on the door. You can see it better on this side here. So that's all standard black. Same thing with the dash. It's all kind of gone to this darker mode, which I think looks really sharp. We have the leather wrapped steering wheel with the smart wheel. Smart wheel is standard now because of the digital display. And then as far as the leather wrap, that's an option, not a huge cost, like less than $100. As far as on this side here, we have your turn signal, and then down below here we have your interior lights, your exterior, your adjustment for the brightness of the dash, and then your exterior light test for your pre-trip. There's your lights on the back of the bunk and on the sleeper extender. And then over here we have a USB charger. There is the trailer brakes, engine fan, traction control. This is to disable the hill assist. And that is because it has an automated manual transmission or an AMT. The PACCAR 12-speed is what's in here. Okay, we got a couple spare switches, your DPF regen switch, air suspension dump, power divider, forward diff lock, and then your fifth wheel slide right there. It does have this storage pocket, so you can keep whatever you decide you want to have in there above the HVAC controls. And then there is the standard radio. If you are interested in seeing how to program your phone to your radio, I do have a tutorial on that. You can check that out. We have additional gauges right in here. So you got 5 gauges. You can go up to 6 if you want. And then right up here is the exterior lights, and then your sleeper lights right there. Up above there is storage, so you can see here we got a storage pocket there, storage pocket up above, another one on that side along with the CB radio mount. And then up above here is additional storage. You can fit a hard hat in there if you choose. I'm not going to go over the digital display. Again, I do have a tutorial on that. I'll try and remember to put a link up in the video to see that as well. As far as the passenger seat and driver seat are concerned, these are the GT702 seat. We did not put the swivel seat on this one here, so it's just a standard fixed mount. But you do have your quick drop, so that drops all the air out of the seat. This is the adjustment for how stiff you want the shock to be. This is how high or how low you want the seat to be. And then there are the 2 lumbar supports. Like I said before in a previous video, a quick and easy way to tell the difference between a GT702 and 703 and 701 for that matter is how many lumbar supports you have. With a 703, you have 3 lumbar supports. GT702, you have 2. And then GT701, it's just a single height adjustment on there. This is the cloth seat, which does match the interior. So you get a nice matching tan to the interior of the cab. And if you go with a gray, you get that in gray if you choose. All right, so let's take a look in the bunk here. So over here is the standard organizing tray with the open shelves below. So there is no table here, but you do have an organizing tray, and then you have a little cup holder. You can keep a few things in there. Here, these are open, and then these pieces here just pop up, and then easy access. So very simple and accessible to get that done. We did order this truck with a factory installed inverter, so you have the standard 12 volt and then the 120 outlets up above, which also goes into the microwave area. Now, here's a tip. Something that you can also do is if you want to order your truck with just your pre-wire for your own inverter, if you have one, or if you're putting an APU, auxiliary power unit, on the truck and you want to put your own inverter into the truck, you can order the truck with a pre-wire for an inverter, and then it has your plugs, or you can just order the plugs alone. They are not published options, but it's an option that I've ordered on trucks in the past. So something just to keep in mind. If you want to get your plugs without having extension cords all over, you can order the pre-wire in there. All right, so looking on this side here, we have the factory installed drawer style fridge. So that just comes out, and then you have a freezer up above, which gives you a little bit more room if you decide to take this out. So this here just pops off, and then the whole thing slides out. So easy access. As far as down below, this is a standard drawer that you get, and it is a very deep drawer, so you get lots of room to keep whatever you want. And then we ordered it with the closet on this side without the shelf. So if you do want, you can put a shelf in this middle section here, and then you get these 2 storage bins up on the side, and then the hanger up top. Now up above, you have the additional storage there. And then on this back area here, this is where we have your S-bar control. There's the inverter. You got a 12 volt. You can option a USB, and then you have your door lock, your bunk lights, and then an alarm clock. And then this is the adjustment for your, sorry, the camera was low there, adjustment for your heating and air conditioning. And then there's your fridge to power that on and off if you choose. Now the truck does also have an upper bunk, really easy to open. So you just put your finger in there, give it a tug, and it just drops down. And there are shocks in there to help it drop softly for you. So So one of the trucks that I recently showed had the upper storage. So you can get upper storage, you can get back wall storage, or you can get an upper bunk, or nothing at all. So there's a few ways that you can choose to configure that. So there you go. All right, so that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I am really excited for the trucks that I have coming out here. I have one loaded T800, getting a whole bunch of stuff done to it right now. I have a bunch of W9s, I think 5 or 6 W9s that are getting rigged up. I really am excited to bring those videos to you. So it's really spotty with getting trucks right now. So I'm hoping to put a video out every single week, but if I don't, stick with me, guys. I'm doing my best. So hey, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, I'd sure love it if you did that. You can click the link down below here. You can also go to my website if you want to connect with me on other social media platforms. Just go to thekenworthguy.com and you can see me on Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff is there. So hey, I'm really pumped to be back making some videos with trucks in them, so that's really cool. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself the world's best day.